Hello, welcome to this video. Today we are going to take a short look at Vidandesign Aalborg. And we are going to do it in a car up onto the main terminal, and then we would go have a look how the project look. And I have been flying to the airport, but now I wanted to do some more in-depth view on the project. And in order to be able to steer the car nicely, we would use the auto throttle system here. Bit funny way of doing it, but it makes sure that I can control this sports car that I have downloaded for our short trip here, so I can demonstrate the main project by Vidandesign. So let's get into the main airport terminal here, and I guess we are just gonna switch off the auto throttle and do it manually here, as there's a bit of road here until we actually get into the main terminal building here. And you can see the military area as well, even it is a, a civilian airport. And I run the highest resolution for texturing right at the moment. I have not done that in the previous videos, just so you know. And here we are arriving at the main road here into the airport. So now we're just gonna drive here through the parking here and get over to the terminal. Okay. There are all the parking spots over here. If we turn that way, and we could go over to the buses and such by driving this way. That's where we are going to drive a bit, so you get a view of the most, even though of course it's the main airport, but again the developer has made the effort to do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, so we would actually go through those things as well. And we would have to turn down here, as we don't want to get into the parking area as such. Because over here it's just drop off area, just like it is here. And here comes the nice little sign that I was mentioning in previous videos that I feel was very nice. Kiss and goodbye. No kisses above 3 minutes. There we go. Whoa. There we go. That was not intended. I apologize. Well, there we go. Add sender. There we go. Just gonna demonstrate the main project here. this bus is only driving through here. And then we just got this main road that runs out here, that where the buses actually can come into the main airport, and then we are following along some of the hangar areas and such here. But it is to give you a general view of the scale of the project. And now we can get back to the main terminal here, and then we are going to take a little walk in the, oh, not walk, I would say that we are using the car here, because it takes too long if we should use the walk mode. So, oh, there isn't a specific walk mode. What I was referring to, that we just moved the view along. So here you actually got the main airport in general from the exterior perspective from the main passengers. And now we would take up here to where we came from, as there is some kind of an entrance here. You can actually see through, and it's because there are interior modeling as well, and that's why I took the opportunity to take us right here. Okay, now we are in the terminal, where we got all the check-in and car rentals and such. And right here we got the check-in discs, and there isn't that much to demonstrate over here, because it's more or less just no real modeling of offices and such. There are a few places where you can use the stairs, and there is an first floor. We can try to demonstrate that. This was actually what I meant before with the walk mode. We can get up here and and there are this modeling in here. One thing that I have noted is, for some reason, you're already able to spot it right now, but it is most easy to spot when you actually have an aircraft out on the ramp. But one thing I can say that you actually can note right now is actually over here. If I take a look, there's a windsock as well as the clouds. Look at how it looks. And there we go. That's something I have noticed. So in fact, when your aircraft is parked outside here, from the interior you can't see it. However, it is a flight simulator and not a complete simulator for doing all stuff. But but again, it would have made it a bit more better, but I guess it is the fewest of us that would actually go inside the terminal and walk our way out to the main aircraft from inside the terminal. So, but you can see it's also working the other way around. You can see there are something with the texturing there. But again, if you are not this up close, you might not even notice it, and as well if you are in the aircraft, you're sitting high, so you're not noticing it that much. I have to admit I have not seen it from the inside the aircraft. I didn't notice it before now, but again, I have not been flying that much from the main airport here, and as long as you're parked over here and you are in the left-hand seat, you would not notice it. So that's it. Okay, let's move on. As now we have been through the interior and we are now here by the terminal. And over here we have the area where the small jets are parked, as well as some general aviation. Excuse me, over here. And a bit of fueling area, fuel trucks over here. And the airfield looks amazing as well during evening and night time, and I will demonstrate that in the end. But let's take it over to the area here where we got some general aviation aircrafts. And when we are through that, I probably would switch over to a small aircraft or something like that, so we can see the main airfield a bit quicker, because if I should move around the whole airport this way, it would take for too long, and it would be great to actually purchasing the airport and to have that experience where you, this should also be something that you have to explore yourself. I mean, of course it's worth buying. It was I don't know, it was said in the wrong way. I apologize. Okay. And over here we got the hangars. So there you have it. To the hangar area is here. But it is a mix of military area and general aviation, as well as the aviation stuff. But okay, let's get airborne here in a small aircraft that flies slowly so we can see the main airport, because I really like this developer's projects. I really do. His attention to details and such, and the amazing ways he's modeling some of the things. Okay, so let's get it in the air here, so we can see it a bit from the above. The main airport here. Got our tower, and over to the left here we got the a radar, or what it is. I haven't been looking at the chart, I have to admit. So I could have probably have had an idea of what it was. But there are some nice modeling and buildings here and there that gives the nice impression of being at this particular airport. And as I mentioned, I would not spoil too much. There are also some area over here that you can see. Um, and it really blends in fairly well. The objects and such. I really like how John has done this. Gives the impression of being here, so that's nice. But as you can see, it's a quite big area that is implemented here to the project, as well as buildings outside of the area. And that's very nice, because sometimes we just have an intense airport terminal and as such, and then the rest is just like it feels empty. But here it's a nice blend in with objects in the distance and close up as well. And now let's switch the time to the night time, so you actually have an impression of what that actually might look like. and I really like the way he is doing with the lighting here, because for the main terminal and such, it just looks so great. It really makes the objects light up. So it's look so it really looks like an airport tarmac, because sometimes in some projects I have seen that it's nice we have those lights that actually light up uh, the the aircraft and those things, but in general sometimes it doesn't look right with the lighting, because in reality, when you come to an airport, it is very bright, those lights, and it lights up quite a bit. So it really looks nice here when we actually comes into the main terminal here, and see how it looks. It looks real lifelike, how far out the light actually goes, and such, because it is very bright light they are using here. Not saying that all are doing it not in a so nice way, but here it really looks nice, as well as if you park your aircraft down here, you actually see how much your aircraft is lit up. This aircraft might probably not be the best, but oh, that wasn't great. I apologize. But it really gives a shiny effect to the aircraft, and that's actually how to see the aircraft when they are parked during the night. It's very bright. Now I can switch over to an airliner. And yes, there is nothing new to it. It just makes it so much more realistic that it is really lit up this way, because it is really bright in reality. And I apologize for the high volume there. And no, it is not the latest version. This is actually the 7274 X-plane 10 that I'm still using, because I do not have the ability to get some of the newer stuff, so this would have to do, and it works okay. But there you actually have it, the Aalborg Airport by Vidandesign. A very nice airport project. I like it, and I hope this could give you an impression if it might be something that is interesting for you or not. So once again, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.